In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to look up the last volume in a column. Now, there are multiple ways of doing this. I'm just going to be showing you here one use case and one way of doing this. So the use case here is I have a list of sales reps and I have how much sales they've done per month. And here in column B, I always want to bring up the latest month sales. And I want this to update automatically as my data updates, because it could be that I have a lot of data here, right? Right now I have just very little, and you can see it within the screen. But if this data starts getting big, then it's just a easy way to bring up the latest month here. Okay, so the way we are going to be doing this is by using index and count. Okay, so let's start here in cell B2, which is where I want the number to be. So I'm gonna start the function of equals and then index, and I always get the helper. I really like using the helper because it helps you understand what you're doing. So I clicked on it and it opens up the formula and breaks it up for me. So the first thing that I need is the reference. So the reference is basically the range where it's going to be looking for the data. So my reference is all of the cells that can have data where I want the formula to go and look. So I'm selecting everything from January all the way to December. So that's my range. All right. I'm gonna add a comma. I have the reference, which was basically my range. Now I need the row. I only have one row of data here. It's just this, so row here is 1. Nothing complicated at all in here. Now this is where we are going to use count to tell us the column that the formula has to return. So I'm going to add a comma, and for column I'm going to type count. And again, I wanted to count exactly the same range that it was counting initially. So I want to look across my range, count how many of those cells have data, and return the last one. So count C2, 2, and 2 basically. I can just type it in because I have it here already, right? So I'm just going to repeat it, C2, 2, and 2. And that's it. I'm going to press return, and I have 420, and it's already suggesting me to autofill the next two cells, which I'm happy with. So let's autofill. So again, let's open and take a look. We selected the range where we wanted to look. We told it it's one row, and we asked it to count the columns and return to us the volume that is in the last one. Okay, if I was to add here data, for example, now I add sales for October, which have been 480, then you see that the data here in the latest month sales has updated.